What's going on, ECFL? It's time for the second game of the night between number 11 Virginia Tech and number 1 Arizona State. Canes is in the booth. Matt is going to be joining me as soon as he can. So we're going to see if Virginia Tech can get anything going against the number 1 team in the country. Arizona State's going to get the opening kickoff. And it's going to be brought out across the 30 by Zumi Anderson. It's going to be first and 10 from the 34. 33. Going to come out three wide, split back in the backfield. Dane Jones over the middle. He's got a completion over to John Eldrezi for 21 yards on the first play of the game. It's a first down, Sun Devils. A great quick throw there by Dane Jones. Finds Eldrezi over the middle. And the Sun Devils are in business. Out across midfield to the 46. Jones is going to come out in the pistol formation with Tamari Jones behind him. Four wide, trips to the bottom. Dane Jones is going to scramble. He's got room. He gets out across the first down marker for 11 yards and another Sun Devil first down. Great job by the Sun Devils for their first two plays, getting first downs. They come out four wide. Dane Jones is going to run it again. He's got some more room as he takes a huge hit by Adam Leach, the cornerback for Virginia Tech. He picks up 5. It's going to bring up 2nd and 5. Second and 5 here for the Sun Devils from just past the 30-yard line. Right around the 29. They're coming out four wide. They're going to hand it to Tamari Jones. He's got room up the middle as he picks up 6 yards and a first down for the Sun Devils. First and 10 here for the Sun Devils from the 23-yard line. Four wide again. Dane Jones has got a man over the middle. That's John Eldrezi again for 14 and another Arizona State first down. 2 catches for 35 yards on the drive for Eldrezi. Trips to the bottom for Arizona State. They're going to throw it to the top, and they hit Tamari Jones out of the backfield for the touchdown. Great route by the halfback out of the backfield. Was wide open, and Dane Jones finds him. And Arizona State strikes first on the first possession of the game. Extra point is up, and it's good. And with 7:40 to go in the first quarter, it's 7-0 Arizona State. Why do we not have anybody in chat? Or is mine's not showing up at least. Kickoff here by Virginia Tech. Adam Leach for 25 yards. And it's going to be first and 10, Hokies. This one says 19 viewers. On mine, it said 0 viewers, so I don't know. But I see people in here on this other one. Yes. Great. Oscar Oden finds George Johnson for 11 yards and a first down here for the first play for Virginia Tech. It'll be first and 10 from the 36. They're going to hand it to Dolph Hustle, who has able to pick up 2, and that's it. Bringing up 2nd and 8. Dolph Hustle, the main focal point of this offense for the Hokies. 2nd and 8 for Virginia Tech. They're going to fake the handoff and throw it over to somebody. It falls incomplete as Big Hoss was on the coverage. Brings up 3rd and 8. It was a quick pass by Oscar Oden. 3 wide for the Hokies. 4 wide. Trips to the bottom. Oden's going to throw it out to the flat and find Wilbur Loki for 2 yards. But it's not enough as it's 4th and 7. And the Hokies are going to punt it away on their first possession of the game. Punt is away. It's going to be fielded around the 20-yard line. by the Sun Devils. They get it out across the 35. Zumi Anderson, 14 yards, and it's 1st and 10 for Arizona State. Arizona State's coming out 4 wide. Halfback split beside Dane Jones in the backfield. They're going to fake the handoff, and Dane's going to run it. He's across the 40, across the 50, 1st down. Dane Jones, 16 yards. Great keeper there by Dane Jones, realizing that nobody was open downfield, and he picks up 16. 1st and 10 for Arizona State from the 48. Virginia Tech 48. 4 wide again, trips to the top. Dane Jones looks, throws it over to the left side. He's got Aldrezi as he runs out of bounds. 3 yards, brings up 2nd and 7. Aldrezi has 3 of the 4 completions so far for Dane Jones. 3 wide this time for Arizona State. Jones is looking, throws it to the right side, and he's got nobody as it's dropped. That was Willie Sticks on the drop. Brings up a 3rd and 7. 3 wide. It's going to be a screen to Tamari Jones, who catches it. He couldn't break the first tackler. He picks up 6, but he's a yard short. And they're going to go for it as they're in no man's land at 39 on 4th and 1. They're going to go 2 wide with 3 in the backfield. Hands it to Jones, and he's met, and he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. No yards, and a turnover on downs by Arizona State. Great defense there by Virginia Tech. So Virginia Tech's going to come out 1st and 10 from the 40. Trips to the bottom of the screen, 1 to the top. They're going to do a quick screen. Wilbur Loki's able to make the catch, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. 2nd and 10. 3 wide, 2 to the top, 1 to the bottom for Virginia Tech. Hand off to Hustle, who able to pick up 3. And it's going to be 3rd and 7 now for Virginia Tech. 0 for 1 on 3rd downs. They couldn't convert on their first drive. 3 wide, 1 in the backfield. Odin drops back, scrambling, and he's going down for a sack. Hendrix Harlow with the sack. It's going to bring up 4th and 15 and a punt from the Hokies.
Sorry, I had to connect the hotspot because my Wi-Fi does not want to work right now.
And Matt is in the booth. 4th and 15, the Hokies punt.
I say it's been a good start so far.
Yeah, it was a quick score by Arizona State, and then Virginia Tech punt. Arizona State turned it over on downs, and then Virginia Tech punted again. 1st and 10 here for the Sun Devils as they go 3 wide. 2 in the backfield. They're going to fake the handoff, and he just chucks it up. Nobody there. He throws it out of bounds. 2nd and 10.
Probably a smart throwaway there. The guy that he was aiming towards wasn't open, so.
I think if he throws it on the line, he might have him, but floating it up there is dangerous.
Floats Jones is going to dangerous.
True. Jones hits Bodacious, the tight end, for 3 yards, bringing up 3rd and 7. Trips to the bottom for Arizona State, 1 to the top. Tamari Jones behind him in the pistol. Jones is going to scramble. He breaks 1 tackle, able to plow through and pick up 3, but it's not enough. 4th and 4, and Sun Devils are going to punt.
Always known to run. The Hokies were prepared for it.
Yeah, he's been able to pick up a good bit of yards so far on those scrambles, but not that time. And great coverage there by Arizona State as Leach only gets 8 yards on the punt. You see the
as we say, Arizona they have double the plays as well.
Yeah, they had a good first drive. 1st and 10, 3 wide. Flip back in the backfield. Odin play action, and he throws it into the out of bounds.
Yeah, that was a terrible play there. Terrible play call.
Brings up 2nd and 10 as they go 4 wide.
Hokies got to start moving the ball here.
They hand it to Hustle for 7. Brings up 3rd and 3. The best run of the night so far for Hustle.
They need this 3rd down right here.
4 wide. Odin, quick pass, and he throws it out of bounds. It's going to be 4th down and another punt coming up for the Hokies.
You can't miss your man open in the flat right there when it's a necessary 3rd down conversion.
I agree. As the punt is away, fielded about the 33. Good return here. He's out. Oh, 30, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Zumi Anderson on a 66-yard punt return.
What an amazing cutback he did there at midfield to find the space to take that all the way.
Yeah, I thought he was stopped.
He found the hole and just darted through it. That's what the ball carrier vision does for you. Or probably for returns, probably more like the return attributes.
But with 3:33 to go here in the first quarter, Arizona State's up 14-0.
The first one I've seen, I don't know if it's the first one total.
What, punt return?
Yeah, that's the first
I
punt
don't
return.
remember another punt return. I know Davin Brewer had a kick return last week for App State, but I think that might be the first punt return. I can't remember.
Gotcha.
As Virginia Tech comes out for their 4th possession. 1st and 10, they're going to fake it, throws it over the middle. They find Wilbur Loki for 13 and the first down of the night for Virginia Tech.
What a hit at the end of that, too. But he held on, all that matters.
Yeah, big hit there on the tight end as they come out 3 wide. Fakes the handoff to Hustle. Odin's going to keep it. He's up the middle, and he's got a first down for 12.
What a great QB keeper there.
Looks like that punt return gave Virginia Tech some momentum.
As soon as you said that
almost by the D lineman. The D lineman Hendrix Harlow gets out there. Got to upgrade that catching a little bit, big man.
Good little zone coverage by him, though.
2nd and 10. Odin looks, and he's hit. Gets rid of the ball, though. That's Yogi Barr getting back there for the hit.
Lucky he got his arm around, so that didn't count as a fumble.
Brings up 3rd and 10 for the Hokies. Odin drops back. Throwing it deep. He's got a man wide open. Donnell Sullivan, 26 yards and a first down.
There you go. He's starting to get accurate now with his passes.
If he stayed in bounds. I thought that was iffy.
Let's see if they challenge it or not.
And they are.
Here they go.
But they did have a bad call in the first game. Oh, he's out, according to me, but...
Yeah, unless that toe dragged in a different angle, you couldn't see, but from that angle, he was definitely out.
Play is reversed. Yep. So Virginia Tech goes from a first down to having a punt.
Gotta watch your footing there.
Odin just let him a little too much. This time they have great coverage on Zumi Anderson. He's only able to get 4. And it's 1st and 10, Arizona State.
Arizona State looking to put this game away early.
Coming out 4 wide from the 24. Fakes the handoff. Throwing it out. He's got his man. That's Elijah Nigma for 19 and a first down.
He floats him way too much. It's scary every time I see him release those passes. Mm-hmm. I thought he was going to take off running there. He had that open space in the middle, but worked out regardless.
If he fires it, there's a lot more yardage on it.
Yeah.
4 wide again for the Sun Devils. 2 to each side. Pistol formation. Handoff to Tamari Jones over to the left side, and he's got nowhere to run. They say he picks up 1. 2nd and 9.
These angles are always so hard to tell if they pick anything up or not. It always looks like he's losing yardage.
4 wide. Dane Jones is going to run the screen. Got Tamari Jones in the backfield. He's got blockers. He's across the 45, fighting to about the 42. And it's a first down.
He's gone. He was gone if he was able to fight off that last man, but couldn't get it done right at the end.
Big block right there by the offensive tackle. It's first and 10 for Arizona State.
But yeah, send me the music link.
4 wide pistol formation, trips to the top. Dane Jones is looking. He's going to run it, and he's able to pick up 1, even though it looked like he picked up more.
Can never tell at all.
2nd and 9 from the 40. 3 wide. Halfback screen again. Jones breaks that tackle, but can't stay in bounds. He gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, defensive lineman may not have been able to finish it, but at least he was able to push him out.
0 for 2 on 3rd downs as Arizona State as they come out 4 wide. Jones drops back looking. He gets rid of it, but he's hit as he does, and it falls incomplete. 4th and 9. Great pressure there by number 9 for Virginia Tech.
I'm to see what the Hokies can do on their next possession. They got to score here.
The punt is away, and it's not going to check up. It's through the end zone for a touchback.
Always like when they almost bounce up into the field goal post.
What you think about them throwback Sun Devil uniforms?
Oh, I like them. They're really cool. I like the red and yellow. I also like how the jersey numbers are yellow as well. It really fits the red well.
Yeah, definitely. We went with the throwback tonight. As Oscar Oden's over the middle for first down yardage. 1st and 10 from the 31. Oden drops back. He's throwing it over the middle again. Finds his man again, George Johnson, for 13 and another first down.
Way to fall forward for that first, too.
1st and 10 from the 44. Trips to the bottom. Hand off to Dolph Hustle. He's got room up the middle. Picks up 11 and another first down. Chains are moving.
Just like I was saying, driving down the field like they have to. They got 45 seconds left in this first. They need some momentum going into the second.
From the 45. Man in motion. They're going to fake the handoff to Hustle. Run the option. Jackson Rodriguez picks up 10 in the first down on the option.
What a pitch and what a hit at the end of it.
Yeah, definitely a great pitch as he avoided 1 tackler and then was able to get it out before the second guy got him. Screen, and it gets through there.
That went from probably the worst thing could happen to a pick 6 to going all the way for a first down. That was a lot of emotions at once there.
Yeah, it was. 1st and 10. Oden's looking, and he's going to be sacked. That's Shabazz Holmes-Harris with the sack. Bringing up 2nd and 13.
That was weird. It's like he wanted to run instead of pass, but because he never stepped back into the pocket.
Yeah, and he was just right there for Harris. That's going to do it for the first quarter. Arizona State out to an early 14-0 lead over Virginia Tech. You're watching the ECFL on Twitch. And we're back. Virginia Tech has the ball 2nd and 13 from the 27. 4 wide as they hand it to Hustle. Fighting for a little bit of yardage. He picks up 3, 3rd and 11.
Almost into the red zone now, but they need to pick up this first. I mean, even getting 3 points is good, but pretty sure they'd rather have the touchdown.
4 wide. Oden looking. Throws it to the end zone. It's almost intercepted by Terry Johnson, the walk-on. And it's 4th and 11.
They almost went from no points there, but thankfully it was just hit the turf and they get to go for 3.
They're going to try a 42-yard field goal. It's up and it's good. And Virginia Tech is on the board.
How feeling? On my knees?
Got a game brewing here if they can stop ASU again on offense.
Because they're going to take the kickoff return. He's out over the 30. That's Zumi Anderson for 32, and it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Sun Devils.
His special teams return average is going to go up a lot here.
Yeah, he's been pretty good so far on returns, especially with the punt return. As Tamari Jones is going to lose 2 yards as he bounces outside. 2nd and 12. Adam Leach with the tackle. Four wide for the Sun Devils. Pistol formation with Jones behind Jones. Quick pass. Nobody's even paying attention. Dane Jones just throws it wherever he wants. It's 3rd and 12.
Hey, he was just trigger happy there. He must have felt pressure coming quickly.
Split formation in the back. 3 to the bottom, 1 to the top. Jones fires it. He's got a man on the sideline. That's Bodacious for 23, and it moves the chains.
They are very lucky this play was on the sideline because that was the only Virginia Tech defender I saw for miles.
Mm-hmm. And there are 2 guys over there.
Yeah, that was definitely blown coverage somewhere on that play.
4 wide for the Sun Devils now from the 45. Hand off to Jones. He's got room over the right side. Bouncing around. He's able to pick up 3. 2nd and 7.
I thought that was more like 6.
Mm-hmm.
Tamara's not been able to do much on the ground so far, only averaging 1.6 a carry.
3 wide. Dane Jones is looking. He's going to scramble with it. He's hit immediately. He falls forward, but loses 2 as Max Cash gets the sack. 3rd and 9. That's not a sack.
They're lucky that Cash was there after that first man started hitting him.
3rd and 9. 4 wide. James looks, throws it over the middle, and it's completed to Cletus Diddle, the 5th, CDB for 13 and a 1st down.
I didn't even think it was to that man, but what a throw and catch. I thought it was going to that guy in the flat.
Dane Jones drops back, goes over the middle again. Aldrezi for 6 yards. His 4th catch of the night. 2nd and 4. He's been quiet since the first drive, though.
Averaging 11 a catch, though. That's always good.
4 wide, trips to the bottom. Dane Jones drops back, throws it to the flat to Tamari Jones, who thought he picked up yardage, but he actually lost 2.
Great contain there from that defender.
Great open field tackle.
Yeah. You let him go, he's probably going for a first because I could see, once he picks up speed, I could see him breaking off that second man.
3rd and 6 for Arizona State. As Jones drops back, it's going to be a screen to Tamari. He's got blockers. Picks up the 1st down, cuts it back inside. If he cuts it outside, he had a touchdown. But he picks up 15 and a 1st down.
Great play regardless, though.
Oh, yeah. Great job by the Arizona State defense or offense getting out there and blocking for him. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Sun Devils from the 12-yard line. Going to come 5 wide, trips to the top. Dane Jones is looking. He's going to run it. He's got room. Breaks off a couple tackles and walks into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Interesting fact with that one is just because he had got those 12 total yards, they just eclipsed 200 before Virginia Tech could hit 100 yards in this game.
And we still got 6:15 to go in the 2nd quarter.
Virginia Tech's got to do something on this next drive. The game's getting out of hand quickly.
Extra point is up, and it's good. And there's 6:15 to go in the 2nd quarter. It's 21-3 Arizona State.
You had me thinking I was asleep for half a quarter for a minute.
Good return here by Virginia Tech. Adam Leach for 27 yards as he spun off a couple tackles. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Hokies. Coming out 3 wide to the bottom of the screen. Hand off to Hustle as he's got room. No, he doesn't. It closed up fast. He picks up 3, though. Makes it 2nd and 7.
Great contain from the Arizona State line there. Zumi came in for the tackle, though, to clean it up.
2nd and 7 for the Hokies. 3 wide with a tight end offset. Oden's going to run the little bootleg. He finds a man to the right side. That's George Johnson for 15 and a Hokie first down. 8 of 15 passing for Oscar Oden tonight.
Great passing catch there.
Both teams have 10 first downs. 3 wide, 2 in the backfield, split beside Oden. It's going to be a screen, and oh, what a catch!
Was that Philbin too?
Yes, it was.
That was, what a turnaround.
I think
catch.
Philbin was the hit, and then Junior
Yeah.
with the interception.
Yeah, that's what I meant. The person with the hit, because they're the one that calls it.
What a catch by the linebacker.
Yeah, what a turnaround to grab that, though. That was crazy. And just like that, like I was saying, this game's getting out of hand quickly now. Still plenty of time for Virginia Tech, though. They just have to answer back after laying up that huge play.
With 5.5 to go in the third quarter, it's 28-3 Arizona State. That's like defensive player of the year right there. That's like 4th or 5th pick 6 of the year for Arizona State.
That's crazy. That was also a magnificent catch, though.
It was. It just popped
I
up.
wish we did play of the week here. That'd definitely be for contention for that.
Oh yeah, definitely. As Oden finds Sullivan over the middle for 10 yards and a first down. 1st and 10 from the 27. Virginia Tech's looking. Oden throws it out of bounds.
Yeah, he's lucky. That was high.
Yeah, I was like, Carter's there, and where's the ball going? Trips to the top, 1 to the bottom for Virginia Tech. Throws it over the middle on 2nd down. It's completed to George Johnson. They're going to mark him just short, 3rd and 10 as he picks up 10.
Better run this one up the gut.
They're going to go 3 wide, offset tight end. Hands it to face the handoff to Hustle. It floats it over to the left side. Loki makes the catch at the line of scrimmage. They're going to mark him good for the first down.
That was something.
4 wide, trips to the bottom. Oden tries to fire it deep, and it's almost intercepted by Big Hoss.
Got lucked out there again.
Yeah. Big Hoss should have had the pick, but ball's incomplete. It's 2nd and 10 from the 38. Makes the handoff to Hustle. Oden's looking. He throws it to the left side, finds Jackson Rodriguez for 14 and moves the change.
Great throw to the sideline there. Way to drag the feet.
3 wide. Tight end lined up on the line. Oden's looking. Throws it over the middle. He's got George Johnson for 2. 2nd and 8. His 6th catch of the night.
I like that little comeback route there.
Zumi Anderson having a night. Already up to 8 tackles tonight. Plus the punt return.
Can't forget the... Yeah, that's what I said. Can't forget the punt return.
4 wide, trips to the bottom for the Hokies. Nobody in the backfield as Oden drops back, throws it. It's almost intercepted again. That was Zumi Anderson right there.
I would have just made a trifecta there if he was able to complete that. The tackles, the return, and the interception.
Yeah, 3rd and 8. They're going to run the screen. He gets it off as he's hit. Oh, Dolph Hustle tackles.
That is actually very interesting because that might make them go for it here.
No, they're going to punt it.
Dang.
That has still been a 50-plus yard field goal. Like a long 50-something yarder.
Oh, when I said go for it, I meant like go for it on 4th down.
Oh, okay.
Try to see if they could pick up the first. Yeah.
Great punt there by Virginia Tech as the ball goes out of bounds at the 10-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Sun Devils. Dane Jones is going to drop back, throws it over the middle. It's too high for his receiver. It falls incomplete. Second and 10 from the 10-yard line. 4 wide, 2 to each side. Dane Jones drops back again, throws it to the right side, and nobody's home. It's 3rd and 10. Three of 6 on 3rd downs tonight. Pistol formation, 3 to the left. Dane Jones is looking, got time, throws it deep. And it's intercepted. Breaking tackles. I can't tell who it is. Number 9 with the interception. Richard Cheese.
I don't know if you can still hear me, but I'll be right back again. My thing's messing up. Yeah, I can't see the stream. Give me 1 second.
Richard Cheese Jr. with the interception. And the Hokies got the ball with some momentum. 1st and 10 from the 33. 4 wide, trips to the bottom for the Hokies. Oden looks, throws it to the right, and it's over his head, out of bounds. 2nd and 10 for Virginia Tech from the 33. Trips to the bottom, nobody at the top. Oden's going to try to scramble. He trucks the lineman before Yogi Barr comes in to clean it up. He gets credit for the sack. His 9th tackle, 1st sack of the game. It's 3rd and 15. One of 6 on 3rd down for Virginia Tech. 5 wide, nobody in the backfield. Oden's looking, doesn't have time, and he's going down. He's sacked. Thomas Noble getting back there for his 1st sack of the game, and it's 4th and 23. And Virginia Tech's going to have to punt. They're way too far back. Huge sack, knocking them out of field goal range. As we're under 3 minutes now in the 2nd quarter. Punt is away. Another good punt by Virginia Tech. It's going to put Arizona State at the 12-yard line this time. They're going to come out 1st and 10, 4 wide, 2 to each side. Dane Jones drops back. Got time, throws it over the middle. He's got a man. That's up John Eldrizzi. As he gets about 25 yards on the reception. 1st and 10, Arizona State. The Sun Devils are going to come out 1st and 10 from the 38. So 12 to 38 was 26 yards, so that's close. Jones drops back, finds out Drizzy coming across the middle again. Finds him for 12 and another 1st down. That's been the go-to for Arizona State so far, is John Eldrizzi over the middle, as he's made, I believe, 5 of his 6 catches over the middle. Fakes the handoff, throws it down the sideline. He's got Willie 6 for 19 and a 1st down. Willie 6 down the right sideline, picks up 19. 1st and 10, Sun Devils from the 32. 4 wide, trips to the bottom of the screen, 1 to the top. Jones split back. Dane floats it over the middle. Dangerous throw, as it should have been intercepted. That was Richard Cheese Jr. again on the coverage. 2nd and 10. Trips to the top of the screen now, bunched up. Jones looking, throws it over to the right side. He's got the completion to Eldrizzi for 13 and a 1st down. Arizona State's going to take their 1st time out. 3 wide. Over the middle to who else but John Eldrizzi, 10 yards. 1st and goal here for the Sun Devils. 4 wide. Dane Jones looks, and he's hit, and he goes down. Huge hit by Austin Grant on the sack, bringing up 2nd and goal for the Sun Devils. As he goes, Austin Grant went untouched up the middle. second and goal from the 17-yard line. 4 wide. Speed option. Dane Jones is going to keep it. He's across the 10, down to about the 6-yard line. 10-yard rush. Brings up 3rd and goal. About the 6.5-yard line. 4 wide. Trips to the bottom. 1 to the top. Tamari Jones in the backfield. Dane Jones is looking. He's going to scramble again. He's hit immediately. He's going to lose a yard. It's 4th and goal. Adam Leach with the tackle. And I would expect Arizona State to kick a field goal here after they let most of this clock run out. It's going to be a 25-yard field goal try. Got a lot of time to waste. Going to have about 30 seconds left for Virginia Tech here in the first half. They will also get the second half kickoff. Kick is up, and it's good. And with 31 seconds left in the first half, Arizona State takes a 31-3 lead over Virginia Tech. Kick is away. Fielded in the end zone, Virginia Tech. They bring it out. And Adam Leach is only going to get 21 yards. He's hit. And they're going to have it 1st and 10 from the 20. 29 seconds left. They do have all 3 timeouts. Odin drops back. He's looking. He's panicking, and he's going down. He's sacked. That's Jerry Philbin, the defensive tackle, with his first tackle and sack of the game. Brings up 2nd and 17 as the Hokies haven't taken a timeout yet, so they're just going to take it to halftime on that. So at halftime here from Tucson, Arizona, Arizona State 31, Virginia Tech 3. We have halftime here, and it's been pretty one-sided. Arizona State's defense has stepped up a lot. Virginia Tech does have an interception. Arizona State did get the crazy interception where Philbin hit the quarterback and the ball popped up in the air, and C.A. Jr. made the catch and ran it back for a touchdown. Zumi Anderson has a punt return for a touchdown. And then the rest has been the offense for Arizona State. But their defense has been able to keep Virginia Tech out of the end zone. So we see the yardage, 138 for Virginia Tech, 280 for Arizona State. Arizona State with about a minute more time of possession, both teams with 1 turnover. So we're going to see if Virginia Tech's able to do anything here in the second half against the Sun Devil defense. Virginia Tech will get the ball first to start the half. As the kick is away. Fielded by Adam Leach. And the Hokies are going to have the ball 1st and 10. You see Arizona State, 138 yards given up, 5 sacks, 1 interception, which resulted in a touchdown. Virginia Tech comes out 4 wide, trips to the bottom from the 22. Odin's looking, floats it to the flat to Wilbur Loki for 3 yards, but his momentum carries him out of bounds. 2nd and 7. Trips to the top of the screen this time for Virginia Tech, 1 to the bottom. Odin's dropping back, throws it over the middle to Donnell Sullivan, 11 yards and a 1st down. Odin 16-28 so far tonight. 1st and 10, handoff to Dolph Hustle, who's got a little bit of room up the middle. He's fighting. He picks up 7. Makes it 2nd and 3. Hustle 7 carries, 36 yards. So not a lot of action so far for him tonight. 2 to each side for Virginia Tech as they go 4 wide. Throws it over the middle. It's completed to Jackson Rodriguez for 8 yards and a 1st down out across midfield at the 49. 3 to the bottom, 1 to the top for Virginia Tech on this 1st and 10 play. Oden floating it out to the right, and it's caught. Wilbur Loki for about 15 yards and a 1st down for Virginia Tech. And they're going to have the ball 1st and 10 at the 28.5-yard line. 4 wide, nobody in the backfield for Oden. Throws it over the middle, finds a man. That's Dolph Hustle for 21. And the Hokies have it 1st and goal here in the first drive of the 3rd quarter. Three wide for Virginia Tech. Blitz, he gets rid of it, and it's completed to George Johnson, and Virginia Tech's in the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies. And with 7:33 to go here in the 3rd quarter, Virginia Tech trails 31-10. Kick is away, and it's going to be brought out by Zumi Anderson for 20 yards. 1st and 10 Sun Devils. 4 wide for the Sun Devils. Pistol formation. They're going to send Jones out. Dana's looking, floats it out, and it's going to fall incomplete as it's thrown out of bounds.
Looks like I came in late, but this looks like ASU's got this handled.
A little bit. It's been a mixture of offense, defense, and special teams. Dane Jones over the middle. He's got it to, I believe that's Elijah Nigma for 16 and a 1st down.
Those are good high percentage throws, and super late in the game, they're really, really efficient at eating the clock away. So, I mean, those are the kind of plays you really want to keep doing if you're ahead. To definitely keep your foot on the gas and not let your opponent bounce back in.
That's where a lot of their offense has been tonight, is throws over the middle. But it's been mostly to John Aldrezi. Dane Jones on the RPO finds Aldrezi again for 7 yards over the middle, 2nd and 3.
Dane calling on his inner Tim Tebow there for that pass.
Yeah, a little bit of a jump pass. 3 wide. Dane Jones, I don't know why he threw it, but he threw it to Samari Jones, who loses 2 yards, 3rd and 5.
I think maybe he said, I'm not going to lose these yards. You lose these yards. You can afford it.
But it's 3rd and 5 here for Virginia Tech, looking for a rare stop. 4 wide, trips to the bottom for the Sun Devils. Dane Jones drops back. He floats it over the middle. It was caught for a 1st down, but his momentum took him backwards. He's only going to pick up 2, and they're going to punt it away.
It's late, and it's a good learning experience here for the receiver. If that's one of those plays where you really want to see, as a coach, you want to see him plant his feet and make that catch, and only really move if there's pressure in front of him and somebody's fixing to pick that off. Because if he just stands still, I don't think there was anybody around him to make the pick. He stands there, catches that ball, probably gets hit pretty soon after that, but he's got the 1st, and you're chewing more clock.
Yeah, because, I mean, he made the catch for the 1st, but then he just kept running backwards. There you see the Arizona State pressure. 10 hurries, 3 knockdowns, and 5 sacks.
If you're consistent with that, it's tough it's tough as an offense to manage pressure like that.
Oden throws it out to the right side, and he finds Wilbur Loki for 11. He's been able to manage the pressure in the 2nd half so far, though.
Well, he's going to need to manage it a lot faster to get and not chew a ton of clock. He's got plenty of time, but
floating it out to the right. What a catch by Donnell Sullivan! One-handed jumping catch.
Bailed his quarterback out there because that was an incompletion waiting to happen.
Oh yeah, that was going out of bounds. 3 wide. Fakes the handoff to Hustle. Oden's looking, airing it out. Beautiful throw to George Johnson for 22 and a 1st down.
looks like Odin is just picking apart. Looks like maybe ASU has decided to play it safe here, keep everything in front of them, and try to force them to beat them in a long set of drives a couple of times. But
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing here.
looks like he's picking apart that zone though.
Blitz, it's picked up. Odin finds a man out of the backfield. That's George Johnson for 16 and a first and goal.
Yeah, all these plays are what we in the business call zone beaters. There's a bunch of guys running a bunch of ways, and the quarterback scans really fast from left or from right to left, other left to right if he's left-handed, and looks for who is going to be sitting in an empty zone.
3 wide. Hustle in the backfield. They're going to hand it to Hustle. He's going to pick up 6. Brings up second and goal. This offense looks completely different this half for Virginia Tech.
Looks like Zio may have went in and Coach Zio may have went in and had a very long conversation with his team.
Option, and that looked like Hustle was going to be able to push him into the end zone, but then the cavalry for Arizona State came and pushed him backwards. Third and goal.
If Hustle had about 2 more seconds.
Odin's looking. Throws it to the pylon. George Johnson, who's having a hell of a game. Second touchdown of the night. And with the extra point, Virginia Tech's about to cut this to 2 possessions. It was 31-3 at halftime.
Yeah, this is what you like to see if you're Virginia Tech. The only thing you want to critique there is he had a little bit more time to throw that ball. Probably could have afforded to throw a better ball there and not risk it. Luckily, it didn't hurt him.
I agree. 4:38 to go. Arizona State 31, Virginia Tech 17. Arizona State's going to bring the kickoff back. Breaking tackles again. This time it's Willie 6 for 28.
Yeah, he just refused to go down. You're going to need to. I want to see ASU come out and be aggressive here and try to put the pressure back on Virginia Tech.
4 wide here for Dane Jones. Throws it over to the right side. Hits Nigma, who only gets 3 yards. 2nd and 7.
Well, I know Coach Canes personally, and he's definitely not the type of coach to get on the sideline and say, hey, let's get conservative now.
Nah, Coach Canes likes points. As Dane Jones throws this one to the left side, Aldrezi's probably his 2nd catch on the sideline tonight. Everything else has been over the middle. It's going to be 3rd and 3.
See, that's something, and they're saying the clock's running.
Yeah.
I'm not a doctor, but did anybody even touch him to go out of bounds?
No, there was nobody there. If he makes a good throw, Aldrezi catches it and turns it up. As Austin Grant gets the sack there.
The designed quarterback run sack.
It's going to be 4th and 6.
QB sprint out sack.
Hate that crap.
We just call those tackles for losses in the business where I'm from.
Yeah, that's why we led the league in sacks last year. Because of those things getting called sacks. But the punt is away. Good coverage there by Arizona State. And now there's a late flag.
Gonna be clipping.
And it's a clipping call to add on to it.
I think we're gonna at the end of the season we're gonna have to have a meeting with the head of the Referees Association and kind of go over some of these clipping calls because they're getting a little happy with that flag for clipping.
First flag tonight though in this game.
Well, yeah, I mean I'm just meaning overall. There's been a bunch of clipping calls this year.
So because of the clipping call, Dolph Hustle break a couple tackles, but Shabazz Holmes-Harris comes in and cleans it up. 2nd and 11.
Now, if you're Virginia Tech, I like what you did the last drive. Just go ahead and keep rolling that offense out there. Make Arizona State make you make a mistake.
2nd and 11. Hand off to Hustle. He's got nowhere, but he's still fighting. He gets back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 3rd and 11.
See, now you've put yourself in a position where you're behind the sticks, and you really can't afford empty possessions.
2 of 8 on 3rd downs for the Hokies. 3 wide, 2 in the backfield. And he's sacked. What a blitz there by Arizona State. That was C.A. Junior.
That's what happens when you get behind the sticks like that. You've got to hold the ball a little longer than you want to, and they know that. They know you have to throw for a first, so they're going to bring that pressure and force you to make either a contested throw or a rush throw. And this time he just doesn't have enough time to get it off.
Punting from the end zone, Zumi Anderson's going to take the punt, and he's making some guys miss. Picks up 10. It's going to be 1st and 10 on the Virginia Tech side of the field from the 37. Trips to the top of the screen for Arizona State. Dane Jones is looking. Throws it to Tamari Jones out of the backfield for 5 yards. 2nd and 5.
He had a little bit of time there, and the defender was flat-footed. If he'd have just let that develop for 2 more seconds, he probably has him streaking down the sideline alone.
It's possible. Dane Jones over the middle. His receivers hit as the ball gets there. Adam Leach on the coverage. Brings up 3rd and 5. And the Sun Devils have struggled, only 3 of 10 on 3rd downs.
Yeah, that's not very ASU-like.
They're looking. They've hit Tamari Jones out of the backfield for 13 and a 1st down.
That's
good job by
Arizona
Dane
State
Jones sitting in there waiting on the play to develop.
He's just got to be patient back there. Plenty of time.
He's going to run this time. He's going to lose 3 yards. That's Aaron Devani with a sack. 2nd and 13.
Yeah, don't let
Too many
Virginia Tech.
highlights.
I was about to say, don't let Virginia Tech back into this. 3's not a total loss here, but there's still tons of time on the clock. Whole another quarter.
Halfback screen, it's worked well so far tonight for Arizona State. Jones not able to get really anything on that one.
I think
Picks up one.
they found the defense for that.
That's the first one they've covered well.
Well, that's what you hope for. You hope they adjust as a defensive mind. You're hoping that they adjust to that.
Dane Jones over the middle.
Y'all didn't see it, but a fly flew into his drink up here in the booth. So now he's gonna have to order a new one. That's why he was so upset.
Yes. 4th and 12. It's a 37-yard field goal, and it's good. And Arizona State takes a 34-17 lead with 1:20 to go in the 3rd quarter. It's going to be, I believe it's Adam Leach on the return, 23 yards.
Now we need to see a little bit more hurry up.
They're going to go 4 wide.
Not full hurry up, but you need to be.
Delayed handoff to Hustle. Picks up 3. 2nd and 7.
Not exactly what I bet.
All of a sudden, they went back to the ground game.
Yeah, they ate Arizona State up in the air, and now all of a sudden they want to throw it.
Handoff to Hustle. Yogi Barr meets him. C.A. Jr. cleans it up. 3rd and 4.
Really need this conversion here to prolong this drive.
Trips to the top, send the man in motion. He drops in the backfield. They're going to run the shovel pass. He's breaking tackles. Wilbur Loki picks up 2. That was a weird play, but it's going to be 4th and 2.
I'm really thinking I'd go for it on this if it's me.
I don't think I've ever seen that play ran.
Yeah, I don't either. But I don't hate the punt here. I mean, I get it. At a certain point, though, I think you got to start, trying to put your foot on the gas.
Virginia Tech still struggling with that punt coverage. Zumi Anderson's already broke 1 for a touchdown. Dane Jones drops back. He's going to scramble. He's got room across to the 49. He takes a huge hit.
That man loaded up and drove him.
That was number 58, Maddox Cash, the linebacker. And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. Beard, get these guys up in chat.
Hey, look, guys, y'all know what time it is? It is the fourth quarter. I need you to put your fours up because we have a shot here for this game to get really interesting really quick.
Look at Kickler. I can't help it. My defense and special teams steps up for me. You just go worry about Ole Miss and all those teams.
A little friendly fire here in the booth.
That's Tamari Jones. Great run there. Pick up the first down. 1st and 10, Arizona State from the 40. Fires it over the middle to Willie Six for 5 yards. Willie's second catch of the night.
Gotta get them slowed down now.
Oh, you're going to put steps up in quotations. Whatever. Hand off to Tamari up the middle. He picks up 7 and a first down. Look, we don't have to be the best offensive teams. We just have to win each facet of the game. Trips to the top, one to the bottom. Quick screen, and I don't know why he didn't stick his hands up.
That to me, it's a smart decision looking back because he was fixing to get lit up, but he didn't know what was behind him, and there very easily could have been a defender there. So I think you have to make that and not risk somebody being there to make a dangerous pick.
I agree. Tamari Jones on the halfback screen picks up 4. It's going to be 3rd and 6 for the Sun Devils.
Because a pick six there is a game changer.
Absolutely. 4 wide. Dane Jones drops back, throws it over the middle, and it's going to fall incomplete.
Virginia Tech stepping up on defense. They had done it the past couple of drives until they gave up that field goal, but again, you're giving up points that you don't have.
42-yard attempt is up, and it's good. And Arizona State pushes the lead to 37-17 with 7:44 to go.
You now have no choice. It is back against the wall. Make or break. Go get touchdowns.
Yeah, it's a 3-score game. You got to have touchdowns. Virginia Tech's going to bring this kickoff out to about the 21-yard line. Adam Leach takes a huge hit by Yogi Barr. 1st and 10, 3 wide for the Hokies. 2 in the backfield. Odin looking, and he's sacked.
Can't do that.
Avoided the first guy, and Shabazz Holmes-Harris came. He cleaned it up, and it's 2nd and 18. We didn't score a touchdown because our offense sucks.
Ooh. There goes that all facets of the game mentality.
We're still winning the offensive side, but we still suck. It's going to be 3rd and 18 as that ball was pushed out of bounds. Virginia Tech 2 of 10 on 3rd downs. Odin drops back, and he's sacked again. Shabazz Holmes-Harris.
Now you got to punt it.
3rd sack of the game.
You have to punt it now.
Oh,
you don't have a choice.
You're inside the 5. 4th and 26.
Is that Kareem punt
waste
out
of position. Might be. You never know. Zumi's going to take it from the 44. He's had a little bit of space, but not much. He picks up 8 yards. Brings up 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. 4 wide, 2 to each side. They're going to fake the handoff to Jones, and he throws it over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Interesting. Yeah, interesting call here from ASU. I mean, to me, I'm going to let. I've got a pretty good running quarterback. I'm going to let him run it.
They're going to air it out wide open down the sideline as Willie Sticks for 28 and the first down, 1st and goal.
Don't listen to anything I say. Do the opposite of what I say, and you'll be successful, obviously.
That's why we're undefeated and you're not. Shots fired.
Not because I've got like double the amount of freshmen that you have.
So you got 4.
Okay,
Speed
I
Austin.
have like quadruple the amount of freshmen you have.
Tamari Jones loses 4 on the
Almost
Austin.
sextuplet.
Second and goal. So he hasn't been very effective in the running game, but he's done what he needs to do in the passing game as well. Second and goal from the 11. Another option. Dane's going to keep it this time and then pitch it. And Tamari is into the end zone for the touchdown.
And that's going to probably, it's not over until it's over, but that's probably going to be the day.
I did not expect him to pitch it that late.
Almost dangerous.
Yeah. With 6:11 to go in the fourth quarter, Arizona State has a 44-17 lead. Kick is away for Arizona State. Virginia Tech's going to take it about the 3. And I think he just got old and fell over. You see the pressure that Arizona State's been getting on Oscar Oden all night. Shabazz Holmes-Harris, 5 tackles, 3 sacks, 4 tackles for loss. I believe they're up to at least 8 sacks on the night.
Yeah, they have been an absolute menace to the quarterback here.
Oden drops back, throws it over the middle. He's complete to George Johnson for 8 yards. 2nd and 2. Johnson's had a heck of a game, and that's the first catch he's had since they cut it to 31-17. Oden drops back, throws it over the middle. It's complete and falls incomplete.
Drops it.
Rayson Carter in there on the coverage, but couldn't hang on to the ball. It's 3rd and 2.
But that has been the bread and butter for them right now. Why did you go away from it and run it?
Oden up the middle, and he's got nowhere. The entire defensive line for Arizona State was in there. Hendricks Harlow led the charge, and it's 4th and 6.
And they're going to punt.
Kind of have to.
No, now you don't have to. With that last score, now you got to go. It doesn't matter if they score another one unless you can start putting points up yourself.
Zumi Anderson's going to take punt return. He's going to get out across the 45. And it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Sun Devils.
You're 4 scores deep now with 5 minutes. You got to start going after them.
4 scored 7 years ago.
It feels like 7 years ago.
4 wide. Dane Jones is going to run it. He's going to lose a yard, and it's going to be a sack again.
You're Arizona State, though. You're okay with that?
I'm not okay with it being a sack.
Well, I mean, not the actual statistical result, but the we're going to run and burn about 30 seconds off this clock unless we snap the ball early for no reason.
Which we will.
You might be
4
right.
wide. 4 wide, trips to the bottom for Arizona State.
Snapped it with 28 seconds left.
Dane Jones is going to run it again. He's across the 50, 45-40. Great run by Dane Jones, 18 yards and a 1st down.
Bound and determined.
It's going to be 1st and 10 with under 5 to go here in Arizona. 4 wide, trip to the top. He's going to float it over, and it's caught by Elijah Nigma for 10 yards.
That was a dangerous play call. I bet Canes is losing his mind on the sideline right now for even throwing that ball.
Yeah, I don't know what Dane Jones was thinking there. Here's to the bottom now for Dane Jones. He's going to throw it hard to CDV for 3 yards. Only his 2nd catch of the night. 2nd and 7.
Clock is still running. Are we playing under the new NCAA rules?
You don't stop till 2 minutes.
It does when you go out of bounds.
Not till 2 minutes. Oh, it's almost intercepted by Austin Grant.
But the clock always stopped when you went out of bounds.
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, 3rd and 7. Dane's going to run it. and he got confused and he sacked again for no reason. 4th and 9.
When did that change?
Mm-hmm. And they're not going to waste any clock, probably. It's going to be a 44-yard field goal try. The kick is up, and it's good. And with 4:06 to go, it's a 4:04. 47-17, Arizona State. And Arizona State was definitely not looking ahead to their Week 9 matchup. They wanted to stay focused and put Virginia Tech away before looking ahead. Unlike App State earlier.
I guess maybe I just never noticed it, but stops until the ball is set, and then it picks right back up.
Mm-hmm.
Really strange.
2nd and 9. 4 wide, trips to the top. Nobody in the backfield. Blitz coming, and he's got to get rid of it, and it's going to fall incomplete. Matt Phillips on the coverage. Brings up 3rd and 9. It's going to be a halfback screen to Dolph Hustle. He's got blocking. He's got the first down across the 40. 14 yards and first down.
Got to start going. This huddling thing's not working out for y'all right now. It is not in your favor.
Both teams tied with 22 first downs. Odin throws it over to the flat. Jason McCullum, 5 yards. The walk-on brings up 2nd and 5.
I'm glad Coach Zio's not mic'd up right now because I bet he is losing his mind too with this awful clock management his offensive coordinator is calling out.
Oh, absolutely. 2nd and 5. 3:10 to go in the 4th quarter.
I'm honestly
4
surprised
wide.
he hasn't walked up here to the booth.
If I'm not mistaken, he had to go to sleep. 3rd and 10, and that's Thomas Noble gets back there and lays out Dolph Hustle.
Oh, so that's the problem. Vatek is captainless.
That's right.
The ship just drifting to sea.
4 wide, trips to the bottom. Odin fires it. It's almost intercepted. D.A. Jr. was looking for his 2nd interception.
Hey,
I'll tell you what, you missed his 1st interception. It was a crazy play. Philbin went back there and hit the quarterback, and the ball popped up in the air. And Junior had already ran past the quarterback and reached back and grabbed the ball, intercepted it, and ran it for a touchdown.
I saw a fumble get called one time in a sim. They called it a fumble, but he definitely threw it and threw it right into the lineman's hands. And the lineman scored with it, and they called it a fumble recovery touchdown.
Wow. Damari Jones for 19 in his first down, Arizona State. Only his 10th carry of the night.
I guess, though, interestingly, if you were to jump a pitch route, like if it's a pitch and you jump it and essentially
that's a fumble, yeah.
pitch, is it a fumble recovery?
That would be a fumble because it's a backwards pass. So it's a fumble.
I mean, it would just be, it's an interesting thought, though. So
if it's forward pass, it's an interception. If it's backwards pass, it's a fumble.
I don't think I've ever actually, I have seen that, but I've never actually, seen it in a game to actually see what the game would call it. Because
2nd and 12.
The game calls a lot of things really weird.
Definitely. Damari Jones breaking tackles. Picks up 4. 3rd and 8 here with just over a minute to go. And let's see. News. That's what I wanted. So Virginia Tech is going to fall to 3-5, 1-3 in the conference, which isn't a good spot to be in. With UCF and San Diego State are both sitting there at 1-2. TCU's at 0-3. All 4 of them are on the outside looking in at the moment, and UTSA's at 1-2. So that 3rd conference loss is really not good for teams that are hoping to make the playoffs.
I actually caught up with TCU this week. They're expecting to come out in a new look offense and kind of show the league a little bit something different to start planning for. So we'll see how that works out for him. But you know what it is, man. Triple zeros.
And that's going to do it here from Arizona. The number one ranked Arizona State Sun Devils 47. The number 11 ranked Virginia Tech Hokies 17. Our player of the game is going to be Dane Jones. You got any final thoughts on this game?
I mean, it is kind of what we thought it would be. No disrespect to Virginia Tech, but when the number one team in the nation comes into your house and you've kind of been struggling lately, you kind of got that coming in. You kind of know that feeling of what could happen. For a minute, they looked like they had some firepower, but they just never could solidify it all into one complete quarter or anything. And that just put them behind the sticks, and that was all she wrote. There it is.
Yeah, there it was. That's what I was about to say.
Was that an interception or that's almost a
fumble? It was an interception according to them because he was trying to throw it when he was hit. But yeah, Virginia Tech had the momentum there at the second half, scored a couple quick touchdowns, but never was really truly in the game. But that's going to do it for me, Canes, and thanks, Beer, for joining in halfway through. And we will see you guys tomorrow night as we get ready for 2 more games, including the ECFL Game of the Week. Y'all have a good night.
Stay elite.